So Google Analytics and Facebook Analytics are Google's and Facebook's way of tracking what happens on your website. They're super important, right? Because if you know what's happening on your website, then you know how you can see, if people from Facebook are calling you more often than people from Google. You can start to see which channel of advertising you're doing is working the best for you, obviously. So with Google Analytics and Facebook Analytics, you really want to make sure you have those installed on your website. If you don't have them installed on your website, it's as easy as searching, how do I install Google Analytics on my website, or how do I install Facebook Analytics on my website? But I will post some links somewhere on social media today. So if you need to know how to do that, look out for them. You could also shoot me a question. So when you set up Facebook Analytics and Google Analytics, a couple of things you're going to want to make sure you set up is you want to set up goal tracking. So with analytics, you want to track, where people are contacting you the most from, right? So goal 1, contact us. It looks like I got 2 contact us from direct. I got another 3 contact us from organic search, and I got a referral. So a referral could be, just from another website. If you click on it, it'll often tell you what website sent that traffic to you. Apple Maps. So somebody called us from Apple Maps. And we can tell that because we have goal tracking set up in Google Analytics. Now, outside of goals in Google Analytics and Facebook Analytics, they're called events. It's a bit of a different term, but it's the same thing. You're tracking, actions on your website. So you definitely, you want to have both Facebook Analytics, Google Analytics installed, but you also want to make sure you have your goals set up in each. Because if you're just tracking traffic, it's doesn't really tell you much. You want to see who's actually, contacting you or actually interacting with your content on your website. Now, the second most important thing I would say with Facebook Analytics and Google Analytics is setting up your remarketing lists or retargeting lists. Now, what remarketing is if someone comes to your website or interacts with your ads or interacts with your brand in any way, you can then retarget them online on Facebook and other websites, meaning you can follow them around with your ad. Because you spend a lot of time and effort getting someone to your website, you don't want to waste that time and effort, right? So if someone comes to your website once, you want to make sure that you can reach out to them, 2, 3, 4, 5 more times, reminding them why they should choose you, why they should work with you, why they should buy your product. So remarketing is extremely effective, and you have to have Facebook Analytics, Google Analytics set up to use those. So if you have any questions about setting up remarketing, let me know.